Hello, I am Miriam. Is the sound working?
Yes, it is. I
Co-founder
just
and
checked.
COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow, who makes sure that the audio is working when we're live already. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are super de-duper awesome for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track, so thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
Indeedly doodly.
Indubitably.
So we got Storm Chasing Gal here and Dennis.
Dennis, hello.
Risa is here also, and Tamara is waving.
Hi,
Tamara, are
Or
you... Maybe. Are you in Riverton?
Do you live by us?
Because we were looking at
Utah?
stuff, and there was this list of people, and it reminds me of someone we saw on the list.
We got this.
Visual Keto is here. And let's see, Storm Chasing Gal says today's mix was caramel apple.
Ooh,
I actually had
that sounds
salted
good.
caramel Keto Chow for the first time in probably a year.
Do you still like it?
Yeah, it was great.
I have had salted caramel chaffles a lot recently.
Okay.
Because I can.
Oh, and our strawberry has hardened.
Is it?
Yeah, I was scraping it out. And
Our strawberry is really old. It's like
very
5
old.
years old.
Anyway, I used that to make some as well. Make some Keto Chow last night. Megs is good eating. I hope
Not our
everyone's having a
Keto
good
Chow
day.
strawberry, our
No,
personal
our
strawberry.
personal.
I'm sorry to be confusing.
Hope everyone's having a good day. Mine just got a whole lot better with you live.
Yes, Meg, my day's better because you're here.
Lori's here, and
Hi,
Sonia says
Lori.
good eating Keto Chow
Hey,
peeps.
Sonia.
Loretta is here.
Hi, Loretta.
And Exposing Darkness. And Cindy.
Hi. Exposing
Lori's here
Darkness.
as
Hi, Cindy.
well.
Hi,
Let's see,
Lori.
Lady Fritz Sater says hello, Chris. And Miriam and Chris and
Chowaborians.
Chowaborians. Why is my nose
Do you know what I ate for dinner tonight?
What?
I had ice cream and keto bricks for
Okay.
dinner.
Yeah.
Everybody else had meat.
I had leftover fajita meat, and it was delicious.
Yeah.
And I just ate that with a little bit of cheese and some sour cream on it. And that was the stuff that you said we shouldn't have cooked all the meat. It is gone. It is completely
I should have
gone.
had some, but I was too busy not
It
having
was like
any.
12 pounds of sliced
I
up
wanted to
beef.
make the ravioli
What, stroganoff?
with that meat. We have some more we could probably thaw out and cut the same way.
No, I used all of the steak strips that your dad gave us.
Hey, I like them.
And we done Kimball is here, and
Donna.
Shari. Let's
Hi,
see,
Charlene.
Defense Wiz is here as well, and Joanne says good evening, everyone.
Hi,
Ricklin's here,
Defense
says
Wiz.
got
Hi,
my
Joanne.
potato and
Hi,
mushroom
Ricklin.
flavors today. I've been watching everyone's cooking, so lots of ideas. So, first things first, for those of you who don't know, we introduced 2 new flavors over the last week. Now, some of it was a bit of a surprise. We talked about this on our live stream yesterday. It was meant to come out tomorrow.
Whoopsie.
Tomorrow was
We
the
jumped
original.
the gun. That happens sometimes.
We unfortunately had
just got
a
so excited.
we got misscheduled with the email going out,
Whoopsie.
and we were like, wait, we're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
So we got Steve on the horn, and we did
Yeah,
a
that was
live
awesome.
stream.
Steve's been awesome.
Yep, he has been awesome. He's been doing a lot of giveaways on his channel. Speaking
yeah.
of giveaways, in the description of this video, you will find a link to an Instagram post where we're doing a giveaway,
Okay.
a Facebook post where we're doing a
Two
giveaway, and even a TikTok post where
What?
we're doing a giveaway.
TikTok.
All the giveaways. So yeah, look down in the description of this video and you will see all the links for the giveaways for baked potato and cream of mushroom soup.
Yeah,
is
we
their
keep calling it
actual
potato
names.
and mushroom, but it's not one soup. It's 2 soups, and
It's
it's
two
not
different
called
ones.
potato.
It's not.
mushroom.
Or mushroom. But that's what we keep. It's the short version of it. When we had this problem with, we've always just referred to it as peanut butter, but it's actually the chocolate peanut butter, because now we have a peanut butter flavor.
Yes,
Words mean things.
they sure do.
Just like our salty electrolyte drink mix is not just salty. There is salty. Salty's the brand, but salty's not the product, and I have to keep reminding myself
salty electrolyte drink mix.
that
You're the only one on the team who can remember that.
well, it's actually written on the bag. as time goes on, and the plan is to bring over the electrolyte drops, the magnesium drops, the fasting drops, all of those it'll be the same product with a different brand name and a different name.
Right.
And the names are going to be clearer, like it's energy for the electrolyte drops, and it's fasting for the fasting drops. Make it very clear what they're for. Anyway, let's catch up on
Hey, Travis.
comments. Ricklin's here. I already read that one.
Yep.
Denise is here as well from Myrtle Beach. Brenda's here, and Travis. Jennifer says, good evening, beautiful people. Rihanna is here, so is Gina. We're doing well this thrilling Tuesday.
Yes. Gina, are you coming to our meetup on February 24th? Because I want to see your face.
Where's that at? Oh, here.
Yeah.
The one here.
Yeah.
Guess what we get to do on
Rhiannon,
February 24th?
Are you coming?
At 10:45 in the morning. We get to take 3 of our kids to go get passports. Well, to put in the applications.
Do you know what?
What?
I will clean the house if you do that instead of me.
I figured that I would be doing it because it's on a
I'd
Saturday.
love to hear that. Thank you.
Weirdo. But I researched it all, and I got all this stuff, and I found out the dates that it was available, and blah, blah, blah. And I looked at
And you know what?
so many different things.
You were so nice because you did already put that in my camp, and I didn't do it, and I apologize.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thank you so much.
And I say Valentine's Day because Dude Dad did a video
Yeah,
today.
that's so funny.
And Ben was like, it bugs me. Every time he says it, he says
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day. And it's like,
Because he's had a toddler before.
he does that on purpose. Every skit they've ever done about Valentine's, he says Valentine's.
Ruth used to always
Yes,
say
she did. And
Valentine's.
she said strawberry.
And
Library.
I can't even say the way she said library.
It was library.
Library.
Supposing
I
Darkness
miss
is making peppermint keto chow and uses coffee creamer. And
yeah.
Patricia is here as well.
Hi, Patricia.
Brenda says, I'm looking at all the recipes people are making with the new flavors. Carrie's here. Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Oh, no, Tamara says from the Phoenix area.
That's still pretty close.
Yeah. And there's Cindy DeMarsh.
Hey, Cindy.
Jennifer says, Dustin made a very tempting sounding hash brown chocolate.
Oh, yes. So far we've made with the potato, we have made a cauliflower mash.
Okay.
And then I just ate and didn't share with you
Because I came upstairs.
tater tots that were like chaffle
Nice.
tater tots. And they were good enough that I ate them all while I was standing there. All 2 of them.
Nice. Well, Blaine
was
is
good.
here. Meg says it's been a wet and raining all day here in Blackfoot, Idaho. Going to rain most of the night as well. It may even snow before dawn, then rain here tomorrow. I think we're not supposed to switch over to snow until like Thursday
Wednesday or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is Wednesday. I mean, Thursday.
Lynette is here.
Hi, Lynette.
And Cindy made cream of mushroom chaffles with sausage and
Ooh,
mushroom
that sounds
gravy.
good.
See, that's the funny thing with chaffles. You can totally make savory ones and put gravy on
I
it.
love the savory chaffle. Our daughter, Audrey, who doesn't love keto things, loves them as savories.
Yeah, well, and you can put like
We always put sausage in there.
ground sausage in there.
Sausage and actual mushrooms. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Dip it in
Blaine
some
says the
gravy.
new flavors are amazing. Blaine actually got his before almost anyone.
Blaine!
He ordered it
yay!
the day they came out, and he got them really soon.
Awesome.
Denise says zuppa Toscana soup
Yes.
and a half a raspberry cheesecake creamy. There you go.
That sounds amazing.
Reese says I've been enjoying watching all the video recipes with the new flavors. I got my new flavors yesterday and immediately ordered more.
Yay!
Supposing Darkness says potato bread. Anyone? I think that,
Why have we not done that yet?
well,
Wendy.
Wendy made potato bread. I haven't
Wendy's
watched that
amazing.
video. I
love
haven't
her
watched
so
that
much.
video yet. Sonia says loves your gold color sweater.
Thank you.
It's more of a shirt though.
It
but
is. It's a short sleeve.
Cynthia says I got my mushroom and potato soup. I'm so excited. I'm going to make
But it's
Steve's
cute, huh?
decadent mushroom soup tomorrow.
I love this
All five of Steve's recipes are on his site and on his YouTube channel at this point.
Yay!
In case you didn't know.
I want to try that fancy pants soup that he's making too.
Rob's here from Tecumseh, Ontario.
Hey, Rob.
Shari says a placement I order for both new flavors plus some salt.
Yes.
Salty.
I need some salty too.
Nicole says my son and
need
I
the
had chocolate malt
chocolate.
keto chai ice cream for dinner. Nobody noticed, but I put salty.
In the Crystal Light today.
Yep, I totally
It's
did.
not even Crystal Light. It's Walmart brand.
It's it's
And it's
great
not
value.
perfect. It's just like whatever.
Oddly enough,
I didn't.
it
notice.
actually has a very small amount of maltodextrin. in it.
I wanted to water it down.
Oh, okay.
What I like to do is put half plain soda water with a cup of this. So it'd be like this much of this and then this much soda water, because then it's like a little flavor and mostly carbonated.
Cynthia's doing root beer float keto chow. 1 can of diet root beer and fill up the rest of the shaker bottle with cream.
Ooh.
Truly tastes like a root beer float. There
That sounds
you go.
amazing.
Or it says, thanks for sharing the giveaway. Everyone go comment on TikTok because no one has commented on the giveaway over there.
Oh, no.
Really?
Are you going to comment on
Zero
it now?
comments. Well, I'm not logged in.
Oh, yeah, log in to comment.
Huh. So if you're on TikTok,
Darn
wow. Yeah, it's easy winning there. Cynthia ordered the potato and mushroom today. Dania says, I saw my baked potato keto chow order is in the works.
Yay!
Hopefully it'll be here soon because now I'm
Danita.
craving soup.
How are you
using
doing?
turnips I bought on
haven't
Sunday.
seen you in a long time.
We bought, was it turnips or what was
We
it that
bought
we bought?
turnips.
Yeah, because
we have 6 turnips.
we were going to make some of Steve's.
I don't know what they taste like, and I am having low expectations only because potatoes are like right here for me. So nothing will ever be a potato, and I understand that. But that doesn't mean it can't be something I like anyway.
It's true. Miriam also has a bad relationship with Pop-Tarts.
True that. Good
You don't
thing
even
that-
like Pop-Tarts.
I know, but I like the I wanted them when I was a kid. And it's like that whole like childhood fantasy of having Pop-Tarts.
See, and as the child of a photographer, all I wanted more than anything
Was
else,
school photos.
school photos.
And now kids don't even get photos.
No. And they go to
Because it was
dances
a
and there's
thing
no
when
photos.
we were kids to like pass them out to people with your
Oh,
name
yeah.
on the back and stuff like
I
that.
wanted to have the wallet photos I could give to my friends.
Yeah, and you couldn't.
If I had friends. Gina says, I can't wait to get my two new flavors. I'm going to make lazy engineer beef using the mushroom
Oh yeah.
and faux loaded mashed potatoes.
Lazy
that sounds
engineer beef
freaking
using
amazing.
the mushroom and adding mushrooms. Sauteed mushrooms and onions.
All you have to do is
I
dump
love
in a
that
little
idea.
bit of heavy cream and you
Yes.
have noodleless beef stroganoff.
Yes, you totally would.
Oh my gosh.
That's so awesome.
That sounds delicious.
We're doing that tomorrow.
Well, I don't know about that tomorrow.
Okay,
but,
the next day's fine, I guess.
We do have some lazy engineer beef in the freezer, by the way.
No, but we want to make it fresh to see.
For those
like,
of you who
get the
don't
real
know,
experience.
Lazy engineer beef is a recipe that I came up with because I'm super lazy. And it involves taking a chuck roast and sticking it in the crock pot. You can put salt on it, maybe some garlic. You don't put water on
can
it.
do
You just
whatever
turn it on
laziness
and
you
walk
want.
away. And then you come back sometime later, like sometimes between like 18 and 24
when
hours
you're
later,
like
whenever you
an
get
hour
around to it.
before you're gonna eat, when
And
you're
then
setting
you
the table.
Take the meat out, shred it on a different plate, and then mix keto chow into the drippings. You don't have to add water because there's plenty of water in
And
the meat.
you specifically usually use the beef.
Yeah, because the beef soup base, it has the acacia gum in it, and it will thicken up the drippings into this amazing gravy sauce. But using the mushroom,
Would be so much yummier.
holy cow.
Yeah. Why have we not thought of this?
I don't know, but thank
Thank
Gina.
you. Thank you.
Joanne says, good evening, everyone. Laura says, it's been a great week. I got my salty on Friday and both of the soup bases today.
Yay.
Mike so far tried the mushroom and not tried the potato. Likes the mushroom, but I think it will taste better with some real mushroom in it.
I
Also,
agree.
some cheese and chives.
Yeah. Yes.
Sing It is waving. Storm
How
Chasing
are you,
Gals
Sing It?
wants to know if we got more snow. Our mountains have gotten a lot of snow. I think in the ski resorts around town, they've gotten like 1 or 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, it's been awesome
Over the
in
last
in the
couple days.
resorts because we've got this little tiny rain that's down here, but that means it's snowing in the mountains.
Rebecca says both parents need to go for passports. These are all over 18. Technically, I don't even have to go.
You're right, because they're 18.
Now, yeah.
Right.
Isn't that funny?
You're gonna go hold their hands because you're a nice dad.
I'm literally just going to be there to
Pay for them.
pretty much.
Make them pay for themselves.
They have to use a check.
Oh, they don't even know what checks are.
Anyway.
I don't think I remember that was like a rite of passage. Like
What, getting a check?
when you graduated high school and you got your checking account.
Oh,
like,
I got a checking account at 16. Thank you very much.
Well, I was 18.
I was so cool. Defense says
You're so
I just
cool.
renewed my passport. Was so happy to get a new photo because the old one prior was just after a shoulder surgery, and I looked in so
You're
much
like,
pain
"Eh."
to the point I needed to show my license with it at the border. It's like,
Yeah.
Sir, are you in distress? Blink 3 times.
They always want me to take off my glasses, and I'm like,
Oh.
when you pull me over, I will have my glasses on, or I will get a ticket for not having glasses.
Actually, according to regulation, passport photos must have not. You must do it without glasses.
Yeah.
Unless there are special, very specific circumstances.
I'm talking about
Across the
driver's
board.
license ones,
Well, that too.
because that's stupid.
Anyway, Gina can't come to the next meetup, but working on coming soon. Kelly's here. Denise says, I can't wait to do clam chowder with
Ooh,
a potato
yeah.
keto chow. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, Mike went to Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch. Well, it is Tuesday. You didn't have them. Ruth had the leftover wings that I made
I know. Do you know
on
why?
Groundhog Day because they're hard for you to eat.
The wings that we had like a little bit of thicker skin,
Yep.
and they were fine. Like, I thought they were good, but they were just hard for me to bite with my braces, and so I was like, it's just sad.
Meg's still waiting for a little soup order to arrive. Miss Potato Soup. Laura says, good evening, everyone. I'm waiting for my potato and mushroom flavors to arrive. By the way, my personal opinion on the potato soup
Yes.
is that the smell, the scent of the potato is a bit stronger than the flavor of the potato, the
Yes.
baked potato keto chow.
Which is not that surprising, because that's kind of how keto chow is.
Yeah, but I mean, you'll go to eat it and you'll be like,
That
whoa,
smells
and then
really
you'll take a
potatoey,
bite and
you'll
it's
be
like,
oh, it's missing a little potato-ness.
it's not as strong as potato as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And it's just, it really kicks off a strong potato smell.
But you got to put butter in it, because that will help bring out
Yes,
the
it will.
flavor.
Joanne is also anxiously awaiting for the 2 new savory flavors. Blaine says, I added the cream of mushroom to an Italian-style sauce. There you go.
Ooh.
Suzanne says, my brother gave me 1 of each new flavor. Have not had time to make anything with them. Audit time here at
Oh,
work.
yes, I feel that. Are you, Suzanne, coming in February to our meetup?
Oh, but Marie is here. Says, hi, Bears. Sarah says, I ordered the new soups today. Nice. Cindy says, Miriam, the turnips are great as potatoes. And I
Okay,
think that's
cool,
the plan.
cool. Yeah. I just wondered if they're going to have like their own flavor and if they're going to confuse me. And I think I just need to just be fine. Because sometimes I can get these ideas in my head and then I go crazy and I'm like, why am I overthinking this too much? Right? What the heck?
Well, Phyllis is here. This is a long time no see. Jennifer says, to me, turnips taste too much like cooked cabbage.
Oh, but I like cooked cabbage, so that
Okay.
works out. Thank you.
Mike says, I've never had any Pop-Tart except the cinnamon ones. I
Yeah,
never
don't.
liked.
They're super gross.
And Tamara has never had a Pop-Tart.
Good. Never have them.
Right? LB just got the keto chip packets yesterday. Nice. And Denise says, my husband has a whole row of turnips. I still prefer radishes. More of a potato texture and takes on the flavor of your soup.
Yeah, and I don't love radishes, but I've only eaten radishes like in salad, and I think that they're bitter, and that's what I don't like about them. So that's why I wonder, like, are turnips going to be like a radish? I don't know.
Well, B Plaza's here
Hey,
from Florida.
how are you?
And Marie says, I never had Pop-Tarts growing up. I tried them as an adult and definitely thought they did not live up to the marketing.
I think you're right, because every time I've eaten them, I still don't like them that
Yeah,
much.
they're super disappointing.
They just kind of taste like cardboard with frosting on top and some jelly in there.
Exchange student didn't get the notification again.
Oh, sorry. Go out of your YouTube and go back in and make sure
Well,
you
just
have the little
remove
remove the
notifications and
thing
then add them
put
again.
it back in. Yeah.
Lance says,
bell.
lazy engineer beef is super amazing. If you haven't tried it yet, you should.
Yeah.
And Cindy's is having chuck roast as we speak. It was cooked in the crock pot. There you go. Let's see. Mike says, I've been using up the same book of checks for about 10 years.
I also have been. Yeah. Actually, my hair lady used to only take checks, and then
Yeah.
she retired, and so now I don't have a reason to have checks, so I don't know where the checkbook is.
Oh, we lost it and then we found it again.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if I'm not mistaken, I think it lives in the safe.
I think that's wise.
I know the extra checks live in the safe at
Yes.
least. B. Wilkes says, I ordered my soup during the announcement video and I'm anxiously waiting to get them. I'm in
Yes.
Kansas, so it may be a little bit longer.
Ooh, are you gonna Have fun at the Super Bowl. Kansas City Chiefs.
It's the Superb Owl.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Nancy says my new flavor should be here tomorrow. I'm not sure what to make first. Try one of Steve's recipes.
Yeah.
Blaine says I often use the lazy engineer method with pork shoulder.
Oh,
That's a
that
good way to
sounds
do it.
good. That'd be salty.
Brenda says Donda's Keto did cubed steaks in the slow cooker with mushroom keto chow.
Oh, that
They
sounds
made
awesome.
potatoes with the baked potato. It looks so delicious. I haven't watched Dawn's video yet either, or Heath and
I
Shelley's.
haven't watched hardly anybody's. I am the worst. I
I've been...
have been dealing with
Yeah.
kids stuff.
Kelly says you can buy a money order with cash or debit card to pay for their passports. That's true, but we have them. We just need to get them.
Yes, we just have to get them out of the safe.
Tracy just
Sorry.
finished chocolate core pudding for dinner. Nice.
Tracy, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are you healing?
And Mike points out the trick at Buffalo Wild Wings is to use the app,
Okay.
and then there is, at least in my experience, depending on where you are, it's not everywhere. But in lots of areas, there's a buy one, get one coupon in the app that you don't get if you go in on Tuesday. If you go in on Tuesday, usually it's buy one, get one half off, which isn't the same as buy one, get one free. They do limit it to, I think, like buy one, get one 15. Like you can't do a buy one, get one 30 anymore.
Okay. Well, I just want you to get me wings. I don't care how you pay for them.
Except you have a hard time eating them.
Except for just the wings the other day. I still like regular
Suzanne
wings.
is definitely coming.
Yay!
Mike says they say send a new coupon. They send a new coupon to the app every week. It might vary by location. Yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Cindy had some leftover potato soup. Added Neely's breading mix and a little coconut flour. Made potato pancakes.
That sounds awesome.
Phyllis says they need to order more salty. I am quite happy that I'm out of salty up here. I need to get some, but I'm happy that there's quite a bit of it downstairs. Blaine says I'm going to try radishes in the potato. Nice. Mike also hopes to order more salty to pick up at the meetup. There you go.
Yes. Give me a hug.
Mixes all my mail has been routed through Boise for some reason.
What?
Over the last few months, so it takes longer
It's
to get my
taking the
orders.
scenic route.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Ann says I ordered some mushroom and tater today. Wondering if the boiled radishes would work well. Yeah, I think so.
That's a good question. That's the thing. I don't know. We're gonna have to try. We have a couple recipes. We have recipes with daikon radishes, like a gratin potato that we've made before. But I think the daikon radish is a little bit different than like the little pink radish I'm picturing in my mind.
Well, and Denise says when radishes are cooked, they lose the bitter flavor, totally different. And
Then
Marie
that's the thing.
recommends adding a touch of white vinegar to the water
Which
when
totally
cooking
makes sense.
turnips or daikon radish to make them more neutral taste.
Thank you. Well, and I imagine that they would take on the flavor of whatever it was too.
That's like one of those crazy things of adding a bay leaf when you're cooking stuff actually really does improve
Make a difference, yeah.
And yeah. Benny says apparently by adding potato to the pot of turnips, it will be less bitter. Okay.
Perfect.
Jennifer says I write 1 check a month.
There you go.
I actually at work I write about 2 or 3 checks a month.
Wow.
And I pretty much all of them go to our primary supplier because to every time we place a purchase order, I have to write a check
For half the
for
amount.
half of the amount. And it doesn't work to do it as a bank transfer. Like QuickBooks doesn't understand that. I have to write an actual paper check and then record it in
wouldn't
QuickBooks
they also
and blah,
not
blah,
charge
blah.
you the charge fee for the transfer? Like, it's going to be cheaper to use a check, even though it's old school.
Well, they don't charge me anything for those.
Oh, QuickBooks just can't handle it.
Yeah, they can't handle.
I think
It can't handle an accounts payable, blah blah
I think
blah.
there are better
deposit.
programs than QuickBooks.
Tamara says if you roast the radishes, it'll bring out the sweetness.
Whoa! That sounds
Mike
good.
says traffic in South Las Vegas is going to be terrible Super Bowl weekend.
Oh yeah, I believe that.
Yes. Yep. Oh, Nancy says I have 2 stinking bills I have to write checks for.
Oh,
we have a
sorry.
couple of those, but we just use the payment thing on
Yeah,
our
on the bank.
credit
It's
union.
nice.
Sonia says I love my salty. It's the best electrolytes out there.
And
Mixes so
donut.
well.
Oh, sorry, I thought we were done.
Nope. I haven't ordered the new soup flavors yet. I just bought an Anova sous vide and Ninja Foodie grill. So I got to save up money again. Okay.
Nice. I'm glad that you we did that. That's so
Okay,
fun.
so Donna commented on TikTok.
Yeah,
There
that's
you
what I
go.
was saying. For some reason, I thought that comment was shorter. I'm sorry, that was rude of me to interrupt.
Jennifer says we got Chris calling it salty. It is called salty.
It is called
Every
salty.
once in a while, I accidentally call it salt.
That's wrong.
That is wrong. It's salty. Anyway.
Salty. We should have put like a hyphen or something.
Vince says, just before my beach volleyball training starts, I'll be ordering a bunch of salty for the
Beach
upcoming season.
volleyball?
I love having the added potassium that I always seem to need
Yes.
in the humidity.
Oh my gosh. Lynn's here. Did you see?
Ah, there you go. Lynn is here. And Mike says, when a recipe says add a bay leaf, I add 4.
Oh, to give it more flavor. Gotcha.
Well, it like takes out flavor, actually. Like it makes, anyway. Well, Patsy's here from Blackfoot, Idaho.
Hi, Patsy.
Mike says tomorrow will be the 4th day in a row with rain. It's weird.
Yeah, we're getting rain too, but it's like baby rain.
Yeah.
Just enough to
Well,
mess up my hair.
actually,
when it's
in Las Vegas, I think it's fairly heavy.
Yeah,
not as
we're
heavy
not
as
getting the heavy.
California.
we're just
California,
getting the
it's,
baby rain.
for those of you on the East Coast, and I actually don't have as good of a concept. People in California will be like, you have no concept. But there was, I think it was in Los Angeles, got like 4 inches of rain over 48 hours. And there was one place in California that had 11 inches of water.
That's a lot.
Like, that's nuts.
And then our Floridian friends are like, you don't even know what rain is. I'm like, you're right. We celebrate when rain comes and we go out and
Yes,
jump in the
we do.
puddles. We're like, oh, it hasn't rained in 5 months.
Yep. Tracy says, Miriam, you're so sweet. And
Aw, thank
to always
you.
ask, I'm doing neck is healing, but a little stiffness in the AM.
Ooh.
Still doing physical therapy exercises at home for that.
Good.
Knees better, prayers, and Ketovore. Best healing combo.
Yes.
Super combo. Exposing Darkness wants to know how the stock is holding up for the new flavors.
I think we're like halfsies with potato.
I think it's a little less than half. So
Well, that was the last time we looked. Oh, yeah, it's less than half.
it's closing in on a third left. And with the cream of mushroom,
It's about half. Yeah.
You can actually right-click on them and find out the exact percentage.
Or
But
you can not.
banana for scale, it doesn't tell you what the starting number was. Yvette is here. It says, I normally get leg cramps after shopping at Costco. Often barely
my
making it
gosh.
to my car, even with drinking concentrated electrolytes.
Yeah,
I
because
drank salty
Costco's trying to
yesterday
kill all of us.
and no cramps. I have had, this has been recently over the last 2 or 3
I
years.
got distracted by
When
my
I
finger
go
roll.
to Costco, I chill the freak out.
And just go
and
and
just-
just shop.
I walk slow because otherwise I'm bowling people over.
And he's super disappointed and angry.
I'm just like, get out of my way.
Just chill
Get
the
out of
heck
my
out.
way.
Just
Get
pretend
out of
like
my
you're
way.
on a lowly stroll
And it's so funny. People just stop in the middle of the aisle and just la dee da da
with their
da.
giant carts.
It's like,
Just be patient, my friend.
yep.
You got this.
Anyway, Mike says it rained pretty hard all day. Let's see. Trace says I was going to go carnivore, but I didn't want to give up keto chow. Well,
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm pretty close to that. I had meat all day long today. I had sausage and eggs for breakfast, and then I had salmon and smoked sausage for lunch. That's probably why I didn't feel like any more meat for dinner, and that's why
Okay.
I had ice cream and keto bricks. That was all I had.
Okay.
And it was delicious. And it wasn't very much ice cream, but I'm not hungry, so I feel like it's fine.
Let's see.
Chris
Trying
is
to
squirrely.
find something.
Ooh, I don't know what you're trying to find. Do you want me to talk about something while you're looking?
No, let's see.
Okay. Oh, that's old.
Okay, we had a question. Ants want to know how long to restock the flavors of keto chow, of mushroom and potato, when it's gone. Are we talking fall? So here's the official word. All new keto chow flavors since January 2023 are launched as limited editions.
Yep.
Where we order in a reasonable quantity of the single meal packets
Yep.
for the launch, and then see how that is received.
Yep.
If the launch goes exceptionally well, we will typically start the process quite quickly to reorder more product so it can come back as soon as possible, which can take 2 to 9 months.
Yeah, it depends on if they have
Who knows?
the ingredients, and like we have specific
Yep.
flavoring that has to be ordered, and
Yep.
things just take longer when you're starting.
Now, if the launch is good but not astounding, we will look at whether the product is better suited for a seasonal reintroduction at a later time. If it doesn't sell particularly well, we will enjoy it while we have it and then decide if it should come back further down the road. So, unfortunately, we aren't going to disclose what that means for the potato and the mushroom
Right.
until such time as they come back.
We'll be deliberately evasive.
We will be. And the reason why is we don't know when we're going to be able to get it back. There's still something that we were supposed to introduce for Black Friday, which hasn't come out yet.
If I disconnect this, can I go talk to Max in the hallway
Yeah.
and you won't hear it?
Yep.
Be right back.
After these messages, we'll be right back. Blaine says rain does not exist. It's a myth like Bigfoot and honest politicians, right? Mike says, oh yeah, they don't know how to drive in the rain here. Yep, I grew up in rain, sleet, hail, yeah. Don says I'm going to have to make a new order. Not going to wait for the meetup. Looks like it may sell out. Maybe. And so we anticipated with the mushroom and the potato that there would be a large amount of sales immediately from people who they just want to try it. It kind of doesn't matter what we introduce. They're like, we just want it. And then it'll taper off until people get the stuff and try it. But what we're really looking for is how the reorders go. So,
Yeah. If you really like it, then you'll let us know.
yep. So, yeah, so we hit the big initial surge. That's kind of done at this point. So we're waiting for the next couple days for more of the reorder action to happen. Let's see.
Yeah, to see what happens. And Yvette said, Mom said that we must be related because of your Costco story. And speaking of Costco, I have some pants over there I want you to return for me. There's a receipt on the floor.
Oh, is that what that's about?
Yeah.
That's been sitting there for like a year.
No, it's been like a few months.
And this sounds like New Jersey Costco rage.
Before Christmas, I tried them on. They're too short. They're too short
Okay.
pants.
Suppose
Too short
Narthans can't give up
pants.
the keto chow. There you go. Risa says, what should I make first with the new flavors? I've got one more day off of work and I want a meal prep.
what
Me
do
personally,
you
I
think?
would make fake mashed potatoes. It was simple. It was quick. It got you the boom.
Yeah, you know what? I really want to try
Gotcha, the
Lindsay
boom.
Murphy's recipe also because she does like a potato casserole.
We
and
call
that's
it
like
funeral
such
potatoes.
a Utah thing.
Well, apparently they do it back in the Midwest as well.
I mean,
Like Ohio and
it
all
was
that.
that's if I ever cheat on keto, it's like Thanksgiving and it's a bite of funeral potatoes.
That happened this year, and my
Yeah.
sister made the funeral potatoes,
Because
and you ate
that's
it.
like my favorite thing. But I am good and I only have a little bit.
Storm Chasing Gal says, are we going to bring back peaches and cream?
Bring back.
And if not, what about peach
bring
cobbler?
Back, go bring back my Bonnie to me, to me.
Supposing Darkness says you won't say that about any flavors, and you won't say about any flavors out of stock.
True
Yeah,
that. True that.
Unfortunately, we don't.
Sorry.
One says, I heard that we don't talk about Bruno song today. And now I understand why you sing that yet. That's the joke is we don't talk about
no.
whether flavors are coming back. And a lot of that is because I don't want to give you unreasonable expectations.
Yes, we don't want to tell you something that might not happen because
Mm-hmm.
we don't always know when things are going to happen. And sometimes they don't go the way we pleased.
We like to under-promise and over-deliver and delight and surprise.
Right. Sylvia, how are you from Florida?
Okay, so we had a couple things that we wanted to talk about today, but Miriam covered them all up with her phone.
I put my phone there. Here's the paper. Soup's on. Giveaway. Oh, we already did that one.
And the two new flavors.
Hey, oh.
You're at the penultimate one.
Fine. How long do shakes stay good in the fridge?
What do you say?
I asked a question. You could answer.
Okay. Well, usually I dominate these things.
Usually
Anyway,
you ask the question and I
Dominating.
answer.
so in most cases, well, the simple answer. This is something I'm trying to learn. Give the simple answer first, the direct answer first,
He learned this in church on
and
Sunday.
then
Actually,
backfill
Saturday.
that with more
Information.
in-depth as necessary. So, simple answer. Typically 6 days.
Right.
The more information depends on what fat you're using. Even if you mix it up with no fat, it generally won't last more than 9 or 10 days.
Right.
Because the protein will start to get broken down by there's always bacteria everywhere. And once you mix up keto chow, you have to treat it like milk, which means you can't mix it up and leave it on the counter. You mix it up and put it in the fridge, and it's about anywhere from 6 to 9 days, depending on. With heavy cream, it lasts less time,
Right.
6 days. With butter and or no fat at all, more like 9 days.
But we
Peas
say
porridge
6
hot,
days.
Peas porridge cold.
6
Peas
days
porridge in
is
the
a
pot,
safe
9
bet.
days old. Yes. 6.
Gabriella asks, how far in advance do you make your keto chow before drinking it? The night before, 1 hour, or right away?
So, simple answer. I try to make it at least the night before.
Just because it's so nice.
It tastes so much
It's
better.
easy. You just stick it in the fridge. You don't have to think about it.
Yep. And there are some
And you
misconceptions.
can make a lot at one time.
We repeat this frequently, but still sometimes people think that you have to mix it up beforehand or else it's not as nutritious. But it's literally that it tastes better if you let it sit for
Right.
overnight or even 2 or 3 days. Like it gets really good after 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, it's really good. It's funny because it's like the flavor just comes out more.
And I think one of the reasons why this is such a big deal is most protein shakes, once you mix it up, you are trying to drink it as quickly as possible because they use an enzyme blend that starts to digest it.
Yeah, gross.
And it starts to taste really funky after like an hour or two. So most protein shakes, you mix it up, you don't put it in the fridge and let it sit there. And so this is kind of a different thing for people that, oh, I want to mix it up and let it sit. Yeah. And if you've ever mixed up, this is so much fun. As a kid, I couldn't have cow's milk, but I could have powdered cow's milk. And powdered milk tastes terrible
Because he had reactive airway disease.
unless you mix it up the night before. If you mix up powdered milk, stick it in the fridge, and then take it out in the morning, it's indistinguishable from regular milk.
Except you know it was in the pitcher instead of the milk carton.
You could put it in a milk carton if you wanted to. So keto chow is kind of the same way that you want to mix it up at least the night before. Now, okay, granted, we actually mixed some up today that I was testing and tasted it like 2 or 3 hours later.
And I was like, I want that to be tomorrow.
And it just tastes better if you let it sit overnight.
But
It's
it doesn't
just
taste
flavor.
bad.
It doesn't taste bad. The nutrition doesn't change. There's nothing wrong with mixing up keto chow, especially if you're using warm water, because all of the you have to wait goes away when you use warm water because it instantly dissolves all the stuff. Whereas with cold water, it takes a while, which is why we recommend letting it sit overnight. But then you can mix up a couple days worth and just grab them out of the fridge.
That's so awesome.
Last night, we were down to 2 keto chows left in the fridge.
Yes.
And I was kind of freaking out. We got back home from dinner and I was like, I gotta mix keto chow.
How many creamies do we have?
I don't know, probably 3.
Oh, that's not very many.
And so I mixed
I can't
up,
believe I made it through this winter with creamies every day.
I mixed up 12 keto chows. I mixed up 3 strawberries, I mixed up 3 salted caramels, and I mixed up 6 chocolate. With butter, using a blender, stuck them in the fridge because 2 of our kids are consistently taking the keto chows and
for
drinking them,
lunch. Yeah.
which is fine. That's what that's why I'm making them.
Yep.
And you use them too. And I keep stealing your
I'm mostly using
creamies.
the creamies. I told you could have them.
I know. Nice thing about creamies is I've never had one go bad.
True
Like,
that.
I think that they could be in the freezer
that.
for like 2 or 3 months and they would be fine.
But they won't last that long
But
because
okay.
I want to eat ice cream for dinner.
So what do you do if you made your keto chow 6 days ago and you're kind of like, oh no.
That's the best thing ever, because if you're worried you're not
Make
going
ice
to
cream
eat
out of
it, or you feel like you want to have wings, or you want to go out to dinner and you still have 3 keto chows left and it's the end of the week, you can just put it in a creamy container and put it in the
Freeze it.
freezer and it's like, ta-da! I just made myself some ice cream.
Seeing as I stepped away
Best.
for a bit, just got my flavors yesterday. Blaine likes, the simple answer. Good engineer. I'm trying to remember to do that.
I'm proud of you. I think you're doing awesome.
I actually wrote a blog post today that's coming out on Monday. And I was telling the kids this today, that I had this one paragraph where I wrote this big long explanation, then at the very end of the paragraph I had a sentence, and I'm like, wait a minute. Cut, paste, put it at the beginning. I'm like, that reads a lot better.
This is the actual
Here's the answer.
thing.
Here's the explanation. And says, so if it pops like a champagne bottle, it's likely not good.
Oh, yeah.
A keto chow?
Yeah.
Yes.
True that.
Jujubee is here. Super late, but hello, friends. And says cookies and cream taste best to me warm and just made. See, here's the thing.
Good idea.
If you mix it up warm,
the flavor comes
drink it
through.
immediately.
Yeah.
Singing says, how much do we lose putting it in hot coffee? If you heat up keto chow above 120 degrees Fahrenheit, you will start to lose, some of the vitamins will begin to degrade.
Yep, but I wouldn't really worry about that too much.
If you are doing 3 keto chows a day for
And nothing else as your
significant
food,
amounts of time, like 2 or
Then
3
maybe
months,
worry about it.
yeah. If you're doing it once or twice a day and you're getting other food, I would not worry about it. If you're tracking all of your intake, then maybe you could be concerned about it, but for most people, it's a non-issue. If you heat it up too hot, you'll actually cause the protein to clump anyway. So people tend to not heat it up that hot.
Did you see Murph Jar's here? You skipped
What?
him. He's
Where?
Right there. Go up, scroll up. There he is. Part of Chris's charm is the complicated and in-depth answer. It keeps the conversation. Yes, it's true. And you can fall asleep if you want to.
You can dance if you want to.
You can
It was-
want that. What is the rest of the words?
You can leave your friends
You
behind.
can leave
So,
your friends behind.
Jared is Lindsay's husband, or is Lindsay
Da-da-da-da-da.
Jared's wife? Anyway, but Lindsay texted Miriam and I early Sunday morning and was
was
like,
so funny.
"Sorry for the early wake up call. You know, there was this. I made a mistake on the recipe. Can you fix it?" And I'm like, "Hey, nah. It's a little known fact. I literally sit around all morning waiting for a Murphy to text me." And Jared's not doing it. So.
Yeah, Chris is missing his man friend.
And
Bro,
just to be clear,
bro,
man, I'm not actually
bro,
that desperate.
bro.
I just
Yes,
think it's funny to
he
play
was
it
crying when you didn't
out. Oh,
text
so
him.
crying on the toilet. Tara says, I like the fact that you make it ahead. It's done and you can move on. Yep.
Why did you say that?
I was on the toilet when I answered that text message.
No, Lindsay's never going to text you again.
Why else would I be up at 6 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday?
Because you're
Sunday?
always up at 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't sleep in. Do you remember?
Gina says, does anyone else use different fats and different amounts of fat depending on the keto chow flavor? Examples. I typically just use butter for everything.
Oh, I used to do a lot of different fats because I only liked the fruity ones with heavy cream, and then I did avocado and heavy cream together for a
Especially
while.
like with strawberry where the flavor's not super strong. Using butter really
Yeah.
kicks up the flavor.
Yeah, once we figured out butter, now we just don't go back.
It's true.
It is kind of fun to put cream in. Like if you're doing a Ninja cream and you want it to be a little bit creamier, put some cream into that,
Okay.
or whatever. But I don't worry about changing it because
Right.
I like to do things as easy as possible.
Carrie is off to bed.
Good night.
Good night, Carrie. Risa says, I have leftover keto chow shake. I add Beauty Plus Sleep to it and eat it as a dessert.
Yes.
Or add magnesium drops to hot keto chow if it's my nighttime cocktail.
That sounds awesome.
Interestingly enough, this was something that Steve from Serious Keto was talking about today on his Not So Serious video podcast.
Yeah.
It appears that perfect keto isn't going to
Well,
be
he
maybe.
said they probably won't be, but he didn't say they told him that. He said,
No, they
I'm
didn't tell him.
guessing
Yeah.
it'd be that they cut the thing
Perfect
he
Keto has
likes.
not made that announcement, but it's discontinued
He's-
on their website.
He's speculating.
Or spectrumating.
That's not a word.
Nope, it's not. And says, who's making mushroom ice cream? Blah.
Yeah.
So he says, I can eat all of my chocolate core cream. Yeah, I made 2 muffin top size ice creams. Then made vanilla cream keto chow for ice cream sandwiches. Oh, there you go. Speaking of Neely, which I wasn't, but I am now.
I am
Neely's
now, too.
here.
Hi, Neely.
Hi, Neely.
Give your kids a hug for me. Also, Murph Jar, give your kids a hug for me. They're so cute.
Let's see. Singer
I
says
love
everything's
kids so
better
much.
with butter. Yes. Nancy's here.
Nancy, how are you? How are you healing? How's your hip?
Cindy says vanilla cream chaffles, that is. There you go. Okay, GGB says thoughts on sour cream in the 2 soups as a fat source.
Yes, absolutely yes.
Actually, here's my hot take. I haven't tried it yet, but I want to. Sour cream is just cream with an acid added.
Make dip. Is that what you were gonna say?
No, I was saying, for something like lemon meringue,
Yeah.
sour cream as the fat source would be fantastic.
Ooh.
Now, I prefer butter just because, but if you're in a pinch, using sour cream
Heck yes.
as the fat source would be fantastic.
We were out of butter last week
What the heck? I
for like a whole day.
I had to make a
and
special
eggs. We were out of eggs
trip.
and butter for one whole day.
Oh my gosh.
I eat eggs like every day. They're my favorite.
Dennis says, probably the calcium. Yep, there you go. Let's see. Serena says, did I hear Miriam say she adds true lemon to the lemon meringue?
Yes.
How many packets per shake?
I do like 3 packets for, I think it was like a batch of 3. So it's literally 1 packet per shake. And I do it when I'm mixing. But you could easily just take and add a true lemon to an already mixed shake and just mix it up and it'll be good.
Blaine says, Christy, did you ever try pecan sticky bun of ultimate awesomeness with butter and chocolate? I actually haven't tried
We
mixing
haven't
the 2 of them
tried
together.
with chocolate, but we've had it with butter.
But Neely says I made pecan sticky bun fudge, and it was
Ooh,
fire.
oh, I love our fudge recipe. It's so freaking easy. And why have I not been doing this forever?
I don't know.
Because I'll eat the whole thing. That's why.
Nancy says, better and better, thank you, but still have pain. It's only been 2 weeks. I have to be patient.
Yeah, you do. You got to be patient. I'm glad that you're doing better.
Okay, so Lynette says, the lemon meringue with sour cream tastes just like the sour cream lemon pie I loved as a child.
Oh, yay. Perfect.
That doesn't sound terrible at all.
Sounds amazing. That's so awesome.
Okay. Let's see. Anything else you wanted to talk about tonight?
I want to go make truffles with mushrooms and stuff inside now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Jared says, I can vouch for Lindsay's funeral potato recipe. The Keto Chow packet added all the flavor, and the crunchy top made it taste just like the real thing. I did enjoy crumbling some bacon on top of the leftovers.
Ooh, I wonder if you could put some bacon in it and stir
Yes.
it up with the bacon
No,
inside.
not allowed.
I mean, yes, I think you should.
Nope, not allowed.
Let's do that.
Wendy, loving it on keto. Actually, it was hilarious to me. She made
Cooked
her
hard bacon.
casserole
Yes.
and put bacon in it and cheese in it, and then more of the stuff, and then bacon and cheese on top. And then when she was serving it, she put more
Bacon and
bacon.
cheese. You know what? I don't think that's bad. I think we should do a stroganoff casserole.
Why don't we just do the lazy engineer stroganoff?
I know, but we've got to try more things.
I want to use shredded meat as the noodles in the stroganoff.
But then I want some noodles too. I mean, you know, miracle noodles.
You can add it to it. Now lately, I've been really enjoying.
I wanna do
I don't
that.
know when they started doing it, but Wendy and Harry, Harry will do the voice of Sally,
Yeah, you told me that.
and it's hilarious.
So
Anyway,
funny. So cute.
Jared, you should impersonate the animals around the house when Lindsay's doing the
He's like, sorry, I'm on an airplane.
do the voiceovers. Lady Fruit Cider says, tactic, just buy a few of the new Keto Chow flavors so that when you love them and reorder them, it will count for more than in the Keto Chow analytics to make them
Right.
permanent. Am I right?
Right.
That's probably true.
Kind of.
Let's see, Dennis says, I bought the expensive kosher beef gelatin at the Orem Real Salt store yesterday. Oh, nice.
That's awesome.
Nancy says,
I
how
love
does the
the
giveaway
Real Salt
work? I
store.
missed the
So
beginning.
cute.
So in the
description
of this video, there's a link to the Instagram post, the Facebook post, and the TikTok post, and all the rules and how to enter are in the post.
Yes.
So
I don't remember what the rules are, so we're
I don't
not
remember
very
it either.
helpful.
turns out they're written down somewhere, and so I don't have to
That's
remember.
smart.
Mike says bacon makes everything better.
It sure does.
Cindy
So
says I can't
does.
wait to make Lindsay's potatoes.
I wonder if we like grilled. I wonder if we like grill the cauliflower first, then put it in there. Because she did it frozen. Remember?
Yes.
It was frozen, and then she baked it for a long time.
She said it turns out better if you leave it frozen.
Yeah.
Jujubee says, where is the funeral potato recipe at? Strangely enough,
Strangely enough,
I
Lindsay gave us
asked
permission
Lindsay,
to put it on our site.
I said, Lindsay, can we please put your recipe on our site? And she said, yes. So it is right here. Do you know her, Jared? Anyway, look, there's Lindsay Mercy.
Oh, she's so cute.
And you've got all this stuff, and you've got down here. Oh, it hasn't loaded yet. That eventually, that'll load in with the video. It does a lazy load, and as noted, this recipe is used with permission.
Well, that's
We
nice.
got permission from Lindsay specifically, and she said yes. And then she texted me at 6 o'clock in the morning on Sunday to fix something.
Yeah.
Let's see. Gina says, thanks everyone for the good ideas. Lance's stroganoff with the cream and mushroom sounds really good. Right.
Great.
Supposing Darkness says, what about shepherd's pie?
That's what I said. I said the exact same thing, except I couldn't remember what it's called. I'm like, what about the one with the potatoes and the ground beef on the top? And it was like 2 different layers. I had never had that until I had my second set of twins, and one of the ladies in our church brought us the biggest pan of shepherd's pie. And I was like, why have I... Oh, it has green beans in it? Does it have green beans in it?
Well,
I don't know. It was
the
interesting.
stuff here in the United States does.
It was like my favorite foods altogether, and it was the best thing on the planet. I was also nursing and not sleeping and having a lot of babies at the same time, so it was just like hit the spot.
Mike says someone needs to do a green bean casserole with mushroom keto chow. Two
There you
Crazy
go.
Ketos have a video showing
They do?
making it. Oh yeah,
I
and they
haven't
cooked
seen
it
that.
in their RV.
Dang it! Oh my gosh, I missed it. I gotta go watch
Where
that.
have you been?
Apparently doing kid stuff.
Cindy says, love the Sally voiceovers. It's hilarious.
So cute.
Do you want some cheese?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. It's really funny. Gina says, we are doing the Lazy Engineer beef with heavy whipping cream or sour cream or cream cheese. I
all of
would
it.
do it with sour cream
Yeah,
because that sounds delicious.
it does sound delicious.
Right?
Although cream cheese also sounds delicious.
Yep. And yeah, 2KK made green bean casserole. There you go.
I want green bean casserole. Did they make like a sauteed onion, crispy onion on top?
I think they use pork rinds for it.
You could put some onions in the pork rinds.
Mike says, thanks for letting me know. I'll look at that. Risa says,
Me
I want
too.
to try
I'm gonna look at that
Lindsay's
too.
potatoes as well. Jujubee says, TikTok is banned on government phones, so it's a hard pass.
Oh, yeah.
But we still have the Instagram and the Facebooks.
Right.
Sing says, I'll brown the cauliflower in a skillet like keto connected to their mac and cheese.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like if you brown it, maybe be a little bit crispier. I have a problem with cauliflower is like it's always like wet. And I know if I drain it forever, it'll be better, but I just am so impatient. So
Okay. Jujubee says Quest chips crushed make a decent once in a while
Yes.
crunchy topping.
I bought some Quest chips.
They're all gone.
And somehow they disappeared, and I'm kind of mad about it.
You wanted me to buy Quest chips when I was at Sam's Club. I literally decided not to buy them
But I
because they
wanted to
just
eat them.
disappear. Well, the problem is our non-keto kids,
I'd rather have them eat that than go to the store and buy chips.
except
They
they're
do that anyway.
they're eating gummy bears at the same time they're eating the Quest chips.
I know. We
so-
just need to tell them they can't eat them.
Blaine says, I'm pretty sure shepherd pie has whatever you want in it.
Yeah, it's just like a mishmash, right?
Yep. So my memory of shepherd's pie was actually in Chile,
Okay.
and it was, yeah, they except there they usually make shepherd's pie with corn
Oh,
instead of potatoes. Anyway, yeah,
corn
Donna's-
and ground beef. Does it have a
yeah,
tomato
corn and
sauce?
ground beef. No,
No sauce.
well, it doesn't have tomato sauce.
I just couldn't
Lots of
remember.
onions though.
I
Donna says, yep,
literally
they
have
did
only
pork
had it that
rinds.
one time.
Okay.
but it was good.
Well, I think the kids are home.
Yeah, let's go
So
hang
we
out
should
with
probably say goodnight to all of you. As soon as we get off, well, actually, tomorrow morning, I'm going to schedule a live stream for Monday morning.
them. For Monday morning? For our regular scheduled live stream? Okay.
But I'm going to be deliberately evasive. It's a special live stream.
Can we...
That's all I'm saying.
Can we sing the Feet Are Saying Goodbye song?
Sure.
Okay. You ready?
Yep. So long, farewell, my feet are saying goodbye. Okay, bye, everybody.